The Yakovlev Yak-52 is a Soviet primary trainer aircraft which first flew in 1976. It is still being produced in Romania by Aerostar, which gained manufacturing rights under agreement within the now defunct COMECON socialist trade organization. The Yak-52 was designed originally as an aerobatic trainer for students in the Soviet DOSAAF training organization, which trained both civilian sport pilots and military pilots. Since the early 1990s and the fall of the Soviet Union, many Yak-52s have been exported to the West. Of the approximately 1,800 produced to date, most now fly in the United States, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia and other Western countries. Design and development: a descendant of the single-seat competition aerobatic Yakovlev Yak-50. The all-metal Yak-52 is powered by a 268 kW Veda-Nu M14P 9-cylinder radial engine. Since the aircraft was designed to serve as a military trainer, the development of the aircraft incorporates a number of features to be found on the early post-war fighters, to be noted that the cockpit tandem layout, tail design, tricycle landing gear, fuselage mixed construction, inner flaps, controls position, access panels on sides of the fuselage, even the location of the radio antenna and overall dimensions of the airplane, strikingly match with the Yakovlev Yak-17 UTI jet fighter trainer. Indeed, we can believe the fact that Yakovlev Design Bureau, at the time of aircraft conception, had in mind a more economical and easier to maintain Yak-17 UTI piston engine version for the military. The aircraft has inverted fuel and oil systems permitting inverted flight for as long as 2 minutes. The engine drives a two-bladed counterclockwise rotating, variable pitch, wood and fiberglass laminate propeller. At 998 kg empty weight, the Yak-52 is responsive and very capable as an aerobatic aircraft. Yet it is also easy to fly and land. It has been used in international aerobatic competition up to the advanced level. It is stressed to +7 and a Euro 5 GS, rolls at 180 degrees per second and is capable of every maneuver in the Aerostar catalogue. The Yak-52, like most Soviet military aircraft, was designed to operate in rugged environments with minimal maintenance. One of its key features, unusual in Western aircraft, is its extensive pneumatics system. Engine starting, landing gear, flaps, and wheel brakes are all pneumatically actuated. Spherical storage bottles for air, replenished by an engine-driven compressor, are situated behind the rear cockpit and contents displayed on the instrument panels. The operating pressure is between 10 and 50 bars and an emergency circuit is reserved for lowering the undercarriage if the normal supply is exhausted or the compressor fails. Additionally, both main and reserve bottles can be charged from a port on the ground with compressed air, usually from a scuba-type air bottle. The ground steering braking arrangement, especially, takes some adjustment for flyers accustomed to hydraulics, because the plane uses differential braking controlled by rudder pedals and a hand-operated lever on the control stick. The tricycle landing gear is retractable, but it remains partially exposed in the retracted position, affording both a useful level of drag in down maneuvers and a measure of protection should the plane be forced to land wheels up. A number of westernized versions of the Yak-52 are now produced. The replacement of the existing Soviet avionics, fitting of a 3-blade propeller and the M14PF 298 kW upgrade to the usual 360 horsepower M14P engine, and conversion to conventional tail dragger landing gear are some of the modifications made to the standard aircraft. There is also a factory-produced Yak-52 TW tail dragger version. The TW has an extra 120 L of fuel capacity and 2 extra wing tanks, the M14PF engine designated and 3-blade propeller, an electric start, and modern instruments. On April 16, 2004, a modernized variant Yak-52M was flown in Russia. It is fitted with modernized M14KH engine, 3-blade propeller, and other modifications. Variants: Yak-52, 2-seat primary trainer aircraft, powered by a 360 horsepower Veda-Nu M14P 9-cylinder radial piston engine. Yak-52B, 2-seat light ground attack aircraft, armed with two UB-32-57 rocket pods each capable of carrying up to 32 air-to-ground S-5 rocket. Yak-52M, 2003 modernized version, powered by a Vida Nuova M14kh radial piston engine. It is fitted with a three-bladed propeller, new avionics and crew escape system. Yak-52, Romanian designation of Yak-52. Aerostar Condor, westernized version proposed by Aerostar, powered by Lycoming 0540 engine. Yak-52W, westernized version produced by Aerostar, powered by M14P or M14kh engine, but with all Western instruments installed. Yak-52TW, westernized version produced by Aerostar, powered by M14P or M14kh engine and tailwheel instead of front wheel. This version has all Western instruments, deeply modernized wing that provide complete retraction of main wheels and, also, enlargement of fuel tanks volume up to 280 L. Military operators. Armenia, Armenian Air Force, 10, Belarus, DOSAAF, Bulgaria, Bulgarian Air Force, Georgia, Georgian Air Force, Hungary, Hungarian Air Force, 7, Latvia, Latvian Air Force, Lithuania, Lithuanian National Defense Volunteer Forces, Romania, Romanian Air Force, 12, Russia, DOSAAF Russia, Soviet Union, DOSAAF, Soviet Air Force, Turkmenistan, Military of Turkmenistan, Vietnam, Vietnam People's Air Force, 36. Specifications. Data from Jane's All the World's Aircraft 1993-94, General Characteristics, Crew, 2, Length, 7.745 meters, Wingspan, 9.30 m, Height, 2.70 m, Wing Area, 15 mass squared, Empty weight, 1,015 kilograms, Max takeoff weight, 1,305 kilograms, Power plant, 1 Vida Nuova M14P 9-cylinder radial engine, 268 kilowatts, Performance, never exceed speed, 360 km per hour, maximum speed, 285 km per hour at sea level, cruise speed, 190 km per hour Econ cruise at 1000 m, stall speed, 85 to 90 km per hour, range, 550 km, service ceiling, 4000 m, rate of climb, 7.0 meters per second, power mass, 300 watts per kilogram. World Championships. Since 2008 official Yak-52 Aerobatics Championships is being organized by FAR Copyright DAO Copyright Russian or Copyright Ronatic International. Individual medalists teams See also, related development, Yakovlev Yak-18, Yakovlev Yak-50. References. Lambert, Mark Jane's All the World's Aircraft 1993-94. Coulston, UK, Jane's Data Division, 1993. ISBN 0-7106-1066-1. External links, official Yak website for Yak-52M.